Hello in TV land. Whoop, it's your boy, Freelancer Joe. Convulsions. No, but I am ready to once again get the moment is gone. Cracking. Alright, so that wasn't as particularly smooth as I was hoping it would be. Well, it's been one of those weeks. Although I think yesterday I said I was doing better, and I am doing better. A little bit better. Yesterday was Wednesday, right? It's all blending together. It's terrible, terrible. And while I may have mucked that, and I may have had convulsions at the beginning, I have finally figured out why I was having trouble with the keyboard before. It's because the software that I use for capturing my desktop screen footage, which shall remain unnamed, Microsoft, well, I guess when they did an update, it did something really funky with how it transfers back to the input for VirtualBox. Anyway, so the thing is, I have to click outside of VirtualBox and press a specific key, and that basically lets the inputs go back correctly. It's a good thing I tested that before I started it. Well, before I started my recording. Anyway, how y'all doing today? Hope you're doing good. I am recording this Thursday afternoon at 15:48, and so whenever you're watching this, I hope your Thursday has been nice and wonderful, or maybe you're just starting your day, in which case you're lucky. I'm actually very much a night person, believe it or not. Well, maybe not so much a night person. I'm just an anti-people person, and so I would prefer being up and out and about when other people aren't. And even though at night is when the crazies come out, it's still less people. And sometimes it's a really fine line between normal and crazy, in my opinion. So, then again, maybe I'm the crazy one. That's possible. I like to think we're all a little crazy. We have the potential to be a little crazy. But this is the final freelance video of the week, so what are we going to do? Do we dive into something difficult, or do we just take it easy? Well, the way this week has gone, your boy's going to go easy. Real easy. Super easy. In fact, I don't know how I'm going to be able to keep you entertained, other than with my verbal repartee and witty banter, which is probably the only thing that's been keeping you entertained, if you are entertained, or maybe making fun of me, trying to keep you entertained. Hey, when it comes to the visual medium, any reaction is a good reaction. It's much like, what you call it? Wrestling, as they say, in certain parts of the country. You see, you can either be a wrestler that gets a good crowd reaction, where they cheer for you, or you get a bad crowd reaction, where they boo for you. And actually, most wrestlers would prefer the bad reaction, because it's actually a lot easier to manipulate the audience. But the death for a wrestler, professional-wise, is if they get no reaction. The opposite of love is not hatred. The opposite of love is apathy. Alright. After all, that was the saying, love to hate, hate to love, that kind of thing. They're two sides of the same coin. They're not opposites. Because they still evoke feelings. Alright, so what am I doing? I'm going to clean up my code. Very simple, remove things that aren't used. Let's see. So this is and I might even configure something. I don't think I'm going to remove the alert dialog. So we'll leave that in there for now. Having a making sure your code has a small footprint is very important if you're specifically developing for mobile devices. But I mean, this is my website, so it's going to be running access via a browser. So most people are probably going to be hitting it through a laptop. Oh yeah, yeah. I mean that's true because you think about it. I mean, it's not like it's an app they're going to find in the Google Play Store or the iTunes Store. Uh, and the clientele that I'm going for, well, hmm. See, I don't know how much of a switch there really is. I mean, I know most people do any of their internet consumption based on the statistics. Most of it is actually done through tablets and smartphones on apps specifically, and not through web applications. Uh, that said, I mean, the services I'm offering, ooh, I think most people would find that through normal web searches, not an actual app. That would be something. The Freelancer Joe web app, or like Android or Google app. Huh. That's a thought. That is a thought. That's very much a thought. That might be some future work, especially because I can't do it with React, but I can do it with React Native. Let's see, future. Don't need this. Ooh, the fab bar, fab button. UI template, sidebar. Could have sworn I had this written down somewhere else. This is feature ideas. A Freelancer Joe web app. I mean, all it would be is the same stuff I have right now, but just accessible via a Google Play or iTunes Store. Give it away for free. Maybe throw in advertisements. I don't see how it would be monetized, but yeah, a mobile app. And it would be a good starting point for me to expand my skill set into React Native. I like it. I really do. Wow. See, this is why I have these sorts of things, and why it's so much better just to talk. You kind of throw things out. Now, normally you're supposed to have a sounding board, somebody else to bounce ideas back off of. Your boy doesn't have that yet. Or at all. Let me see. Okay. Right. Anyways, as I was saying, cleaning things up. Not too thoroughly because, well, like I said, I don't really need to be fully efficient. So that format looks right. And we'll leave that in for now. This is a comment that defaults to success for now. I'll have to uncomment that when I'm done. I'll leave the actions for now. Oh, right, the constants. The constants. That's another one. Alright. See, I'm getting ideas for my refactoring. Refactoring, which I'm going to do right now, but this is after the refactoring. So we've got move constants for snackbar. Configure. Not the timeout. Life. That's how long it stays up. Right now it's hard coded to 5 seconds. And we've got cleanup. That's all good. We stay there. Oh, let's go ahead and make sure I remember to uncomment the manager. And comment manager. And I think the reducer's clean, so that's good. View container. I mean, I'm leaving the dialog in there. I could take it out. It doesn't really do nothing. Yeah, might as well. Might as well take it out. So Webpack should be smart enough. I suspect Webpack is already smart enough to know not to include it. Maybe. Hard to say. Alright, so view containers cleaned up, so that just leaves the content wrapper itself. Now, since I cut and pasted the entire structure to begin with, it shouldn't be too bad. Okay. So it's not actually connected to React Redux, so we don't need that. Don't use a button. Class names. I want to say, I feel like I've used that somewhere before. There we go. That's what I thought so. Oh, really? That was the first place I used it? Wild. That seems really odd. Hmm. I mean, yeah. Wow. That's really wild. I could have sworn I used it somewhere else. Okay. What is this? I know I may have used it in something. I know I've used it somewhere else, but class names 2.2.6. Somebody brought it in. My guess is it's you. Okay, I'm going to treat it like I do with log level. Not using that. Not using that. Styles renders that. Format. Okay. And this is where I use it, and that's why I could have sworn I've used it before. Client snackbar, class name, classes.message. Just define up there. Maybe this is why it's familiar. That's probably why it's familiar. Because there's also an attribute on the Material UI components called class name. Oh, that's interesting. An array. Okay, so the action is an array of components. This makes sense. You give it a bunch of buttons. I'm surprised that works. Or, not that it works, is that it that I don't have to wrap it with an arrow function to make sure it doesn't inadvertently fire. And this is all just formatting, which I'm sure I could just modify the editor to go ahead and do automatically. And others last thing. Alright, so that looks clean. Alright, what did I have? So that's oh, I like having them alphabetically. That I'm pretty certain. I have a thing for icons too, don't I? I will certainly have one for icons. Movie style, movie components. Yeah, that's what I thought. I would have one for icons. Okay, check circle, close icon, info icon, right. Colors, you know what, I want to put colors under style. Alright, and then we got, so just the snack bar content and the icon button, that's fine. Managers. Okay, constants was before components. Third party. So I'm going to go ahead and include the constants for now because I'm going to go ahead and create that constants file. What's it going to look like? Should I make it look like that? I like that. Well, that's the exact same thing. I like route keys better. Okay, so we'll copy. It's not an episode of Freelancer Joe unless I copy something. And paste it. No way I'm going to bother memorizing things. Snack bar keys. Snack bar keys. Snack bar key listings. Nothing has to match that, so that's fine. Close that. And where did I? Okay. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Now the question is, I wonder if I can actually include it. Success. Error info. Get rid of these. It's debatable whether or not this is even really worth it. It depends on how you feel about constants in general. Plus, there are plenty of other places, I'm sure, where I'm using constants like that without bothering to pull them out. But considering there are multiple places where I can dispatch an action that might have a snack bar result, it makes sense to have it consolidated. Alright, so let me see. You're imparting snack bar keys from okay, so that's how I reference it. So we shall, instead of having this, we're going to have a snack bar keys.success. Nice. And then morning. Although right now I only use success and error, but this lays the groundwork. And there's two other places. There, this guy right here. Okay. AWS keys, so you're going to take snackbar keys. That's a drop. I don't know if I'm going to watch any more Star Wars nights. Dispatch your reaction. That's true. I mean, I think I may have watched The Force Awakens twice? No, 3 times. Snackbar keys dot success. First time in the theaters, and then the second time when I got my home copy. Oh, I need to put it. And then I may have watched it a third time, I think, when I was bored. Yeah, but after that, whatever. So we're going to go ahead. So that's just my test stuff. So let's go ahead and add it in the real thing just to... Oh, interesting. I don't actually just... Alright, so I can just go ahead and put it there, and we're not going to bother showing the error. Likewise, when we do success, we're not going to bother showing... I already have the snack bar for success. Alright, so what was I rambling on about? Oh yeah, Star Wars. And I haven't even bothered watching The Last Bastardization. I mean The Last Jedi. I mean, it's one thing for Yoda to fade away in Empire Strikes Back. It's another thing for Luke to just fade out like a punk. Not the way that farm boy should have ended, in my humble opinion. Alright, let's save all. Let's see if it builds. It builds. Let's see if it still comes up. Nope. And that's why I didn't bother doing the configuration item either. So it's probably something about the import. Green is not defined in view container. And that actually reminds me of that I missed view container green. Right. Okay, that's where I define that, but why do the snack bar itself, right, so the snack bar doesn't have the styles, so I can pull these styles out. These are all used in, in fact, I probably don't need these either. Let's see, classes.icon. Nope. Icon variant, I doubt. Nope. Message. Nope. But at pane root, yes. Yeah, okay. Alright. Alright. So I can get rid of these. Did I mock up somebody's import? No, I didn't, but what I did forget to do was the reducer. Yeah, my initial snack bar state. So route keys, snack bar keys. V. Initial state's going to be control V dot. I'll go with info because whatever. Don't actually show it. Reduce errors. Info. Alright. Alright, let's see if that comes up. It should. It should have the other time, but hire me. Page still comes up. Joe@joe.com. And I'm expecting success, right? Right? Yeah, success. Alright, we got success. And now we're gonna see about failure. So that comes up. Hire me. You know, when I think mounts, I should have it scroll to the top. Failure. All right. So we are mostly cleaned up. Do I have time? I mean, I do, but I'll save it for later. The one thing I didn't do was the just done airform snackbar. I did that. Clean up with constants. I didn't configure the lifespan for that, nor have I uncommented that. But that's fine. Alright. I'm going to see about going back to high res so you can once again partake of my swarthy Latin charm. Although, not that I'm Latin, but I'm so charming that obviously I have swarthy Latin charm, and as they say, the machismo. They being me. Alright, I'm gonna wrap it up for now. Obviously, that's why I raised the resolution. And am I gonna do any other work off camera? Yeah. I might go ahead and add that lifespan and check it in. And go ahead. I'll at least check it in. Don't want to push things at near the end of the week. As for future work, I mean, I came up with those two ideas. Well, I already knew about the template, but my own actual app, I like it. I really do. It'd be useless, but I still like it. And what else? What else? What else? What else? I have to think more about future work. I mean, I could go back to my demo, continuing my demo, but it's already, all these templates I've already done have already kind of encapsulated just about everything I wanted to do with that. I mean, I might as well just treat my website as my demo and just create more templates as needed. So, thanks for joining me. If you did join me, I hope you did join me, and I hope you will join me again. Tomorrow's going to be Gaming with Joe, although I'm sure I'll do some other work, maybe, possibly. But definitely on Saturday, or Catterday, I will definitely do some actual real work. Although Catterday is going to be the week in review, so expect to hear a lot of kvetching from me about the entire week. But once again, thanks for joining me, and cool kid spiel about liking, subscribing. Oh, yes, I did get a comment, and thank you, kind viewer, for your wonderful comment. You know who you are. And until next time, I hope that you take care, and God bless.